For the last few years, Huawei has launched a lot of groundbreaking phones that left a mark on the smartphone market and thus has won countless awards in 2018 MWC Barcelona, the best value for the Y series, the most popular in the Nova series, and Mate 20 Pro was also awarded the best smartphone, while the P30 Pro has the unbeatable smartphone camera with the highest score of 112 according to DxOMark. Huawei sits at number 2 when it comes to the global smartphone market because of its increased popularity, groundbreaking innovation, and high demand. तर अहिले धेरै जस्तो people have this misinformation about Huawei devices no longer supporting Google applications. तर in truth, Huawei devicesहरूले अहिले पनि Google application support गर्छ र updatesहरू पनि पाइराख्ने छ and will continue to do so. Googleको services like Google Play Store, Google Securities, YouTube and so on आरामले चलिराख्ने छ र updates पनि पाइराख्ने छ. So you don't need to be concerned about the Google updates if you're planning to buy a Huawei. Most people seem to be unfazed by this situation though. Huawei's Nepali fan club, for example, still has supporters who plan to support Huawei through thick and thin. Ashish Shrestha, being one of the members of this group, says that Huawei is a brand that always thinks about its customers. He claims that the smartphone giant will overcome this hurdle and change the world of smartphones with their technology, and we couldn't agree more. While Lalit Bhandari, a long-time user of Huawei's Nova 3, says that he has been using the Nova 3 from Huawei for over a year now, and it has served him well with the performance and great camera. He says that like every smartphone, it has its own flaws, but he can live with it for another year. He also added that it still runs all of his Google applications without any problem. Personally speaking, मैले Huaweiको P30 around 1 महिनादेखि चलाइरहेको छु अनि I have faced no problems with it. I think that it is a cool phone with a kick-ass camera अनि एकदमै राम्रो डिजाइन. फ्युचरमा जे भए पनि म चाहिँ भन्छु कि Huaweiले एकदमै राम्रो फोनहरु निकाल्छ र I highly recommend them. तर some of you might be thinking that future मा के हुन्छ? Well, Huaweiले next few months को लागि Google र अरु US कम्पनीजहरुसँग काम गर्ने लाइसेन्स पाएको छ and things look more promising for the tech giant. In fact, Google ले recently US government लाई Huawei whitelist गर्न appeal गरेको छ and things are looking up for Huawei as Mate 20 Pro is back in the Android Q beta list. I mean, Huawei is संसारकै second biggest smartphone manufacturer हो अनि Google wouldn't want to lose their business with Huawei. Moreover, Trump told the BBC that if they made a deal with China, Huawei could possibly be included in it, meaning that your whole issue could be fixed in the near future after some negotiations. So you don't need to worry about these issues with the US if you're planning to buy a Huawei. However, just for the sake of argument, एकचोटि यो सिचुएसनको worst case scenario हेरौँ. Huaweiले Google applications को access नपाए पनि Huawei still has access to the Android open source project, जसको मतलब it still has access to the Android OS. त्यसको माथि चाइनामा पहिलेदेखि Google services नभएकोले it's not as dependent on Google applications as you might think. On top of that, recent report अनुसार Huaweiले around 1 million devices आफ्नै Hongmen OS को साथ ship गरेको छ and we will see a real competitor. The China Daily website quoted Yu Chengdon, also known as Richard Yu, Huawei's CEO of the Consumers Business Group, who said that the company's own operating system will be available as early as this fall or next spring at the least. So it seems that we can be assured that Huawei will continue to provide us with great smartphones and a top-of-the-line service even in the worst-case scenario. And hey, tech world ma future कसैले predict गर्न सक्दैन. Maybe this new OS might be the next big thing in the world of smartphones. Actually, we think that this maybe isn't really a bad situation for us as consumers. Android has had a monopoly on the mobile OS market for too long. And history tends to show us that monopolies and innovation don't go hand in hand. Market ma Android सँग compete गर्न सक्ने नयाँ OS आयो भने companies will have more incentive to innovate. So we think that this is actually a great news for the tech world. तर if we think about it, Huaweiलाई entity list मा राख्यो भने US लाई नै धेरै घाटा हुने हो. There are a lot of companies in the rural part of the US who still use Huaweiको telecommunication tech for their business. If they want to continue to work with the US, तिनीहरूले आफ्नो पुरै infrastructure Huawei free बनाउनु पर्छ, which could rack up a lot of cost on their side. अझ कुनै कम्पनीहरू without Huaweiको equipment बन्द नै हुने सिचुएसनमा नि पुग्न सक्छ. This just shows you that the whole world needs Huawei and their innovation. At the end of it all, your Huawei or US issue seems nothing more than a political disturbance seeping into the tech world, which we think only disturbs the prospect for innovation. US sanctions are potential buyers like concerning lagna sakcha, but we think that it should not cloud their judgment. Huawei is a brand that has offered some of the best smartphones in the world over the past few years. Their products have proven themselves to be the best in the market, अनि Trump administrationले लगाएको accusations seems to be nothing more than an excuse to further their own political interests. Amid all of these setbacks, Huawei co-founder Ren Zhengfei maintained a positive outlook for the brand, stating that they would certainly be able to continue to serve their customers. He claims that their mass production capacity is huge and adding Huawei to the entity list won't have a huge impact. And the unphased release of the Y5 2019 in the Nepali market only goes to prove that Huawei devices remain the go-to choice if you're looking to buy a new smartphone. And by the way, आउने दिनहरुमा Huaweiले नेपालमा नयाँ स्मार्टफोन्सहरु लन्च गर्ने clearly mention गरिसकेको छ, so त्यस्तो खासै चिन्ता लिने कुरा छैन. If you have any more questions about your Huawei device, make sure to check out our article on the matter down on the description. That's it for today. See you guys on the next one.